Alright, what is the use of machine learning? This is a very popular question that is asked in normal interviews, and when you go for day-to-day discussions, there also people can ask you. And the purpose of this video is to get you the answer that what are the different uses of the machine learning and how you can describe in short answer what exactly are the problems machine learning is solving. So machine learning is used for programming the computers so that they can automatically learn about data and different situations. So here the key word is that we are not writing a program, we are actually programming the computer to automatically learn, right? So there is a case where you have to create some kind of a software to calculate a kind of a bill, and that software can do a lot of computations and all, but that software doesn't learn by itself, right? Whereas there are cases where you have to create a program to learn it, right? So that is the way you can reduce your work. So that is what machine learning is, that automatically learning about data in different situations. Machine learning also helps us in understanding more about different data sets. And here there are like big data, there are Internet of Things, which is generating such a large amount of data, e-commerce, there you get a lot of data. So all these kind of different data sets, they have a lot of information hidden in it. So that information can be taken out by using the machine learning models. We can create segments, we can do clustering, we can do classification in these kind of groups and find out more about the data set. Another use of machine learning is to predict about trends. So this is where like machine learning surpasses the programming. Here, as a human, we want to predict what is going to happen next. Like in many of the e-commerce websites, we want to see whether people will like this thing or not, right? What are like the products people might be more interested into that. So all those kind of trends and like predictions can be done using machine learning models. Next comes predicting user behavior. So I touched upon this in the previous point, but here also if you see, there are things like in Netflix, when a lot of movies are shown to you, so Netflix tries to predict which movie you like. Based on that, only that finite set of movies are shown to you. So that explains like a model which is taking care of your past behavior, the behavior of similar users which are similar to you, and then predicts about the your next behavior. And we use models like collaborative filtering or different kind of machine learning models to predict this behavior. Spam filtering, email filtering. So nowadays in email you get a lot of spam, and behind most of the spam you see that there are like different kind of ideas coming up. Now in Gmail and email software, the key task of filtering the spam, it was done by some kind of rule-based programming where they say if address is from this place or if this is a keyword, then it's spam. But now it has been replaced with machine learning models. These models constantly learn from each new kind of a spam so that they can keep filtering your spam more effectively. Network intrusion detection. Here what happens is that in network there are millions of users who are logging in, they're trying to reach inside the network, and different kind of activities are happening. Now there are hackers who join it, right? So how can you identify those hackers, those kind of activities where security breach happens? Here, instead of simply like doing manual monitoring or doing some programmatic monitoring, what we do is that we put machine learning models to find out what are the anomalies, what are the different kind of intrusions happening, and based on that we come up with a security risk, and that is where machine learning helps a lot, right? And that way we can rule out these kind of intrusions. Another key area of machine learning is optical character recognition. So it's a big word, OCR, and in reality it is all about like whenever you have an image, in that image if there is some kind of a text, the machine learning model can find out what text it is like. It can convert from image to the text. So one popular use is like whenever you try to understand the road signs, there in the road signs there is some kind of a text that turn left, turn this side, right? So these OCR models, they can learn it from there, right? And they can tell you what exactly this text is, what is the meaning of it. Then they can even translate it into your language. Also in self-driving they can use these kind of things. So machine learning helps a lot in OCR. Next comes ranking of data. In ranking of data, we have discussed like there are a lot of data sets, the big data and Internet of Things and even the business data. Now here, using machine learning, we can rank which is more important data, which is not less important data, and that helps us in finding is the right kind of information out of data. And then in financial industry, we have a lot of fraudulent cases where fraud takes place in the financial transactions, like in credit cards or like different kind of payments. There are these kind of fraudsters who are trying to do fraud, right? In such a scenario, machine learning models can help us catch that fraud. Earlier way of solving this problem was using rule-based thing, where we will say there are certain rules. If these rules are satisfied, then there is a fraud. Whereas now with machine learning, we can keep improving upon our previous model and trying to find new and new ways of catching the fraud. So we have to be one step ahead of the fraudsters. Then comes image recognition, and this is again one of the very popular use of machine learning, like in Facebook and different photo softwares like Google Photos and all. The image recognition takes place, even in the cameras it takes place, where we can identify where is the human, where is the face, where is like the hands. So all these kind of image recognition things can be done by machine learning. So these were the popular uses of machine learning, and whenever you have some discussion or interview, try to point out on these and try to explain that what exactly is the purpose of machine learning, and this way users can know more about your experience. Alright, that's all on this, and if you have any other questions or comments, do let us know in the comment section. If you have a feedback, share us in the comment section, and if you want us to cover any new topic, let us know and we'll be covering it. Thank you, and do subscribe to this channel, and there is a whole playlist on this. Keep watching for it, and if you subscribe, you'll keep getting the alerts for that, so that you get always up to date with the latest information in machine learning.